In this video, I'm going to be sharing how to use templates to build out articles for LinkedIn. This is a series of, I think, 5 different templates here in this document. If you'd like to find these templates, you can find them at the link below this video. And the idea behind this is to have a quick start to building out an article. There are how-to articles, a list of tips articles, case study article, Mythbusters, and then finally best resources or sources for different materials to solve problems or address an issue. So let's say, let's go with the case study one. And this sort of has a few different places that you're going to replace the text here on the page with things that are relevant to your business. So let's say for a moment that you are in the business of helping young couples plan their finances. And your target audience is, I don't know, middle class people who, maybe work in a certain region or a certain industry. And so the title example that's listed here, How One Man Went From Unhealthy to Ripped, Why This Couple Only Uses XYZ Services. Well, how could you take that and change it around so that it fits your business? So maybe how one young couple or one young Denver couple went from, let's say, nothing spenders to expert savers, and money planners. Okay, that may not be the most compelling title for most people, but if you are a young couple and you live in Denver and you're struggling with money, maybe this is going to attract you. So that's how you would then replace the title. And then what you want to do is, firstly, introduce what the case study is about. And so, let's assume that this is a real story, right? So you want to say, this is a client of mine who I had the pleasure of working with. Obviously, in the financial space, there may be some regulations. So you want to be careful about what you say about them. But you can talk about people anonymously, certainly, and describe what the general story is. So they were, where they were originally and where they got to, and if you can use specific information, so much the better. Then you want to introduce what this case study is, talk about the case study, tell a story about how the case study came about. So maybe, you can explain where they were, where they got to, and how this is very typical of clients of yours who go through a certain process. You can then include this sort of information. Who are they? What was life like before they encountered you? And what were they dealing with? What were their struggles or concerns? Then you want to talk about the product or service that you're offering and how it help them through their challenge, ultimately to get to where they got. And then you want to provide the overall results of the situation. You can then summarize it, and then what I like to do at the end here is to take advantage of a call to action. Now, I don't include that on this template, but it's something that you may want to think about, always having a place to send people after you have a piece of content that's been consumed. So that's a quick example of how to use one of the templates available to you in the template vault.